After weeks of warnings from doctors about the virus spreading in Alberta virtually unchecked, Premier Jason Kenney now says hundreds, if not thousands of Albertans could die unless new public health measures are imposed. As of today, all indoor and outdoor social gatherings are banned in Alberta. Masks are mandatory in all public indoor spaces, including workplaces. But it won't be until December 13th, 4 days from now, that other restrictions kick in, including a ban on indoor dining and the closure of casinos, bingo halls, fitness centres and hair salons. Premier Kenney said he'd only impose these kinds of restrictions as a last resort. Alberta seems to have reached that point. The question is whether it's too late.
Across Edmonton, hospitals have been expanding their COVID wards by the day, the patients arriving in a seemingly endless stream.
We know that we're already behind the 8 ball in terms of the next 2 weeks, but I think it's after that, if we do absolutely nothing right now, we are going to be in crisis come January.
The high case numbers.
A day after Alberta's top doctor made it clear that without new measures, infection rates would only rise, Alberta's premier says new restrictions are now required to prevent hospitals from being overwhelmed.
We know that if we allow viral spread at current growth rates, we will eventually run out of hospital capacity. That is not an opinion, it is a fact.
The new measures include a mandatory mask mandate. Casinos, restaurants, pubs and hair salons will also be closed.
We are now at a place where viral transmission is so widespread in the community that it does not any longer matter how careful business operators are. These are decisions that we have arrived at not as a first resort, but as a last resort to protect lives and to preserve our healthcare system.
Small business owners in Edmonton were among those calling for the new restrictions. In an open letter Tuesday, the Edmonton Independent Hospitality Community wrote, "We cannot access extended federal support because a formal lockdown has not been instituted. Prioritizing the economy over COVID suppression is a false dichotomy." The new measures follow an ultimatum delivered Monday by Alberta's big city mayors. If the province wasn't going to act, the cities would. Still, this isn't a full lockdown. Retail stores have to further limit capacity, but shopping malls can stay open, meaning a scene like this at Calgary's Chinook Centre on Black Friday could be possible come Boxing Day. Places of worship will remain open as well. The new measures come into effect at midnight Sunday and will remain for at least 4 weeks, the lives of hundreds of Albertans now depending on whether they succeed. Heather, Yourex-West, Global News, Calgary.